Before you scroll, stay here for a moment. This might be exactly what your heart needed tonight. You've been carrying today longer than you were meant to. Not just the tasks, but the weight behind them, the conversations that didn't sit right, the pressure you never said out loud, the quiet tension that followed you into this moment. And now it's night, but your mind hasn't received the message. It's still trying to fix, still trying to solve, still trying to hold everything together as if rest is something you have to earn. But listen carefully. You were never asked to carry today into tomorrow. Not like this. This is not just the end of your day. This is holy ground. Right here in the stillness, in the dim light, in the space between exhaustion and sleep, you are invited to lay things down. Not organize them, not fix them. Lay them down. Because something shifts when you stop gripping everything so tightly. What if tonight isn't about finishing everything, but releasing everything? What if the most productive thing you could do right now is surrender? You don't need perfect words. You don't need a perfect day behind you. You just need a willing heart and open hands. So take a slow breath and begin to loosen your grip. Just a little, because tonight, we're not carrying this anymore. Let me gently interrupt something your mind is telling you right now. It says don't let go yet. There's still more to figure out. If you stop thinking about it, things might fall apart. But what if that voice is wrong? What if the very things you're afraid to release are actually safer in God's hands than in yours? Your mind has been trying to protect you, looping through scenarios, replaying conversations, holding on to unfinished tasks as if constant thinking equals control. But it doesn't. It just creates noise. And deep down you know this. You've thought about some of these things 100 times already today, and yet they're still here, unresolved and heavy. What if peace doesn't come from solving everything tonight, but from trusting that you don't have to? God is not overwhelmed by what's overwhelming you, not the unfinished work, not the uncertain outcome, not the thing you keep trying to control. While you're lying here trying to hold it all together, He is already holding it, fully and steadily. So the question shifts, not have I done enough, but can I trust Him enough to rest? Because holding on isn't strength anymore. It's exhaustion in disguise. And tonight you're allowed to release the illusion of control. Even if everything isn't finished, even if tomorrow is still unclear, you can set it down, and nothing that truly matters will be lost in His hands. Now let's go a little deeper, because it's not just the unfinished tasks that keep you awake. It's the things you wish you could redo, the words you replay, the tone you regret, the moment you fell short again. And even if no one else noticed, you did. It lingers, quiet but heavy. This is where your heart starts to carry something it was never meant to store overnight. Unreleased guilt. And if it stays too long, it turns into something heavier. But tonight we don't let that happen. This moment is not about beating yourself up. It's about being honest. Take a slow breath. What is one thing from today that your heart is still holding? Don't rush past it. Just bring it into the light. God already sees it, but He's waiting for you to release it. You can say, God, I didn't get everything right today, and that is enough, because you don't have to carry what God has already chosen to forgive. You don't have to replay it. You don't have to punish yourself, because at the cross it was already dealt with, fully and completely. So tonight you release not just the day, but the weight of being your own judge. You are still held, still loved, still covered in grace, and that mistake does not get to follow you into your sleep. Pause here for a moment. Something important just happened. You've begun to release. So let's name it guilt, the weight of what went wrong, worry, the unfinished things pulling you forward, and control, the belief that you must hold everything together. These are weights your soul was never designed to carry into rest, and yet they've felt normal for so long. But normal doesn't mean necessary. Tonight is different. Tonight you noticed the weight and you chose to release it, even if only a little. And that matters, because something is already shifting. You're not going to sleep the same way anymore. Now there's another layer, the quiet voice that whispers, what if something goes wrong? What if you miss something? What if tomorrow unravels everything? And suddenly your body is in bed, but your mind is racing. This is where anxiety builds its fortress, not out of truth, but out of possibilities. And it feels real. But just because a thought feels urgent doesn't mean it's true. You don't have to follow every thought tonight. You can answer it. What if everything falls apart? God is already there. What if I can't handle tomorrow? I won't face it alone. You are not arguing with anxiety. You are replacing its voice. Anxiety speaks in what-ifs, but God speaks in presence. So imagine your mind as a place you are allowed to guard, a quiet fortress built on truth. You don't have to silence every thought. You just have to stop giving the wrong ones power. And tonight those whispers don't get the final word. Now pause again. What is one burden you refuse to carry into your bed tonight? Just one. Not everything. Just one weight that has been sitting on your chest. Name it. Feel where it sits in your body. And now choose. You cannot carry it and rest at the same time. So tonight you choose rest. Say quietly, I'm not bringing this with me into sleep. Not because the problem disappears, but because you are placing it into hands that do not get tired. Set it down now and feel the space it leaves behind. Now your body needs this too. Your body has been carrying you all day through tension and effort, and now it is asking for real rest. The kind where you let go deeply, not just close your eyes, but release. So gently say, God, I give you my body tonight. Release the tension in your shoulders. Soften your chest. Let your breathing slow. You don't have to hold yourself together anymore. Every place that feels worn and depleted, God sees it, and He restores in ways you don't have to manage. So you can say, renew me while I sleep, and let your body begin to trust again. This is not just sleep. This is restoration, and you are allowed to receive it. Now let your sense of rest go even deeper, not just within you but around you. Your space can become a sanctuary, guarded and held. Imagine your room, the walls, the doorway, and now imagine you are not alone. There is a stillness that is not empty. Angels standing watch, calm and present. Nothing enters without permission. You don't have to stay alert tonight, because you are being guarded, not by your awareness, but by His, so you can release even deeper. Your home, your rest, all under His care. And if fear tries to return, remember, you are not unprotected. Let that truth settle into your breathing. Slow, steady, safe. Now let this prayer carry you. God, I'm done carrying today. Everything I did, everything I didn't do, everything I'm still trying to figure out, I place it in your hands. The guilt I release, the worry I lay down, the need to control I surrender. Forgive me for the moments I fell short. Cleanse my heart and make it light again. Quiet the thoughts that don't come from you. Silence every anxious voice. I trust you with what I cannot solve tonight. I trust you with tomorrow. Cover this space with your peace. Surround me with your presence. Let my body rest deeply and restore what has been drained. Watch over me as I sleep. Guard this place. And as I close my eyes, I receive your peace. I receive your grace. I receive rest. Amen. Before you drift off, notice how you feel now. Even if it's subtle, something has shifted. Not everything around you, but something within you, and that matters. So carry this peace into your sleep and into tomorrow. And if you know someone who needs the same rest, share it with them, because no one should carry that weight alone. And for now, close your eyes, let go completely, and rest. You are held.